Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. Mayday's attack at Serena's wedding. One of the main things I believe we'll see in the next episode is June and Mayday's plan being put into action, launching an attack on the commanders during Serena's wedding. The final few minutes of the previous episode definitely rushed through the preparations, but we now know the foundation has been laid. June and Moira have made it back into Gilead, ready to join the resistance. We also heard that many of the handmaids have been made aware of what's coming, except Janine. This is where I think June could break off from Moira and the others to save Janine. We know she feels a strong obligation to rescue her, especially after telling Janine to leave with her and Moira a few episodes ago. Janine chose not to, but June's savior complex and emotional bond with her could drive her to act alone. Commander Lawrence might also get involved. He knows the other commanders are after him and want to destroy what he built in New Bethlehem, a more progressive version of Gilead. Given his connection with Janine and the moment where he gave her a drawing from her daughter, I think he'll feel compelled to help. June might need a distraction to get into Belle's house, unless Janine is left alone while Belle and his wife attend the wedding. As Belle mentioned, she wasn't ready for public viewing. The moment June sees Janine again will likely be incredibly emotional, especially after everything Janine's been through. Judging by the trailer, it looks like chaos erupts on the streets. I wonder if there'll be multiple stages to this conflict. Some commanders killed during or after the wedding, followed by retaliation attacks, possibly targeting New Bethlehem. That might be why Commander Wharton wants Serena out of the picture immediately after the wedding. Maybe he knows something we, and even Serena, don't. It could be that New Bethlehem is set to be destroyed, and Lawrence is marked for execution. There seemed to be a trial and execution shown in the trailer, so perhaps June gets caught and punished for her involvement. This could inspire the other handmaids to rise up in support, leading to the larger battle teased in the trailer. Nick may also finally choose June over Gilead and his own life. He's clearly burdened by guilt and no longer believes in the regime. A final sacrifice from him could be the catalyst that sparks widespread rebellion and saves June. Hannah's role and the possibility of a reunion. Where does all of this leave Hannah? She could be present at the wedding, potentially making her first real appearance this season. I'm beginning to doubt there'll be a happy ending for June, Luke, and Hannah. We know the Testament spin-off is happening, which confirms that Gilead still exists in some form. Hannah is in the Testament, so I doubt we'll get a fully resolved ending. It may be a tragic one. I could see a moment where June finally sees Hannah, only to have Hannah not recognize her due to years of indoctrination. That would be heartbreakingly appropriate, a bittersweet moment that reflects the tone of the show. The Handmaid's Tale was never about fairy tale endings. If we see signs of progress, no matter how small, it would be more fitting than a neatly wrapped-up resolution. Janine's revenge. As for Janine, I think June will manage to rescue her. That freedom could allow Janine to finally get revenge on Commander Bell. He's arguably been the most despicable villain of the season with his possessive and abusive behavior. I believe Janine will be the one to kill him, and that scene will be incredibly satisfying. Bell might beg for his life, and for the first time, Janine will hold all the power. After everything she's endured, she deserves that moment. I'd be devastated if Janine ended up dying at the hands of Bell or a guardian. With Lawrence's support, I think Janine might finally be reunited with her daughter, giving her the happy ending she truly deserves. This could even happen in the next episode. If Belle's death is required for Janine to leave the house and attend the wedding, which we know she does, it may happen sooner than expected. Serena's conflicted mind. Serena, how did you end up in this situation again? Oh, right, because you're power-hungry and love being the queen. What's compelling about Serena this season is her internal conflict. She knows she's on the morally wrong side, but her thirst for power keeps pulling her deeper. Her marriage to Wharton could easily implode. He's shown a softer, supportive side, but it could all be an act. We caught a glimpse of his darker side when he was interrogating Nick. After they marry, the facade might drop, and the traditional oppressive Gilead ideology could surface. He may even be behind plans to destroy New Bethlehem and eliminate Commander Lawrence, essentially undoing all of Serena's work. If that happens, she might finally turn against him and side with the resistance. She's betting everything on Wharton's support, but that may be the very thing that breaks her. If he ends up being another Fred, her world could come crashing down, and we might see her finally make the right choice. Final thoughts. The next 2 episodes are crucial in setting up the finale. The groundwork was laid in the last episode, and now it's all about execution and impact. Honestly, I can't wait. We could be on the verge of some of The Handmaid's Tale's most intense and emotional episodes yet. So there you have it, The Handmaid's Tale. Season 6, Episode 8 Theories Explained. If you want to see every episode breakdown of Season 6, click the card in the top corner. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. What do you think will happen next? Share your thoughts in the comments. As always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.